poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your boy Shabazz the OG, and welcome back, you dig, to another episode of Flip Your Life. Now, this is season 2. We completed season 1, and I've been taking my time because this go round, a lot of people that should have been on the first round, wasn't available, couldn't catch them, this, that. So it's a lot of people, you dig, that I wanted to have when I first started this podcast. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because everything is on God's timing, right? It don't happen when you want it to. It happen when it's supposed to. So with that being said, my next guest, it's like, just like my little brother, I'm like co-counsel for the man, the therapist, the warden, probation, parole. I keep him out of trouble, make sure don't nothing happen, and things like that. There, my brother Skrizat.
What's happening, Jack?
What's the deal, baby?
Man, I'm blessed and grateful, man.
Good, man. You one of those guys that you one of those guys that when people ask me about, my industry relationships and how I got cool with this one and how I know that one, like you one of those guys that I just tell people like it's a real recognized real type of situation.
Indeed.
All my relationships for the most part have nothing to do with the industry. Don't got nothing to do with no money. Don't got nothing to do with the music, the streets. None of that. It's just real recognized real.
Real meet real. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as it was like, when I see stuff on the internet and I see you involved, I'm like, hold on, that big bro now, what's up? Don't be saying the wrong shit now, you know what I mean? Like we all gonna get up now. Like I was like,
it's funny because it's been. I was talking to my man. I just got back from New York. Me and my man had dinner in Brooklyn last night, and that's actually we was laughing about that because we was talking about how a lot of older dudes now, like close to my age, like I'm 56, and you got a lot of dudes from our era who had the ball when they had the ball, right? Yeah. And now fast forward in 2024, they doing things on the internet that don't coincide and correlate with their age group and the era that they come from and the codes that we stand on. So,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, ain't nobody on no code shit no more.
And it's unfortunate.
I'm talking about from the people you think should be coded and colored up, man. Them folk is decoded.
Yeah, no, but this is what I'm saying. Like, the point that I was getting at is, like you said, when certain people may say things about me on the internet, it's like, hold up, that's bruh, like, he don't bother nobody, like, and we're gonna stand up for him.
Yeah, we're gonna stand up for bro. But like, it's a lot of people, it's a lot of OGs that I stand up for that do be on the internet, and I don't mean to say, no disrespect to nobody, but when I see you on the internet, I only ever see you putting out positivity, you know what I'm saying, and that good advice. And well, I be sitting there like, dang, like I wish I'd have had that dude in my life when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So to hear all that, you know what I'm saying? Because my daddy, having your pops is one thing. Right. That's good. But if you got a community of them, you know what I'm saying?
The village. That's what we called it, the village.
If you have a community of that, you'll be, like the kids will be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they seeing, the kids all on the internet. Ain't nobody like, they not even looking at TV. I had a TV in my daughter in the money room for 3-4 years before she went to college. She never looked at it. She was in her phone, in her
phone
iPad.
Is the TV.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we was younger, we had to go to the computer. I had to go to the TV. Like matter of fact, when I was on the computer, there was something like the way the computer used to be. I ain't even like it. I was like,
we ain't even had no computer. I ain't even had no computer. And failed the computer class in school.
Dang, you what?
So like what? Computers just never been my thing. Like I just never been a techie guy. But
that's what I'm saying. Like the kids are on the internet. So when I know they seeing something, I'm definitely going towards more of them being positive, more, you know, because they can see the dumb shit in their face when they walk outside. They can see the dumb stuff. Like,
right, no, for sure.
I ain't got to hype that up, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's already hype. You
Right.
know? It's on the news, in their face, you know. I'm trying to hype up something that, you know, my son can look at, you know what I'm saying, be like, dang, man, my dad's a solid dude, man. He wasn't on no rah-rah shit, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the good thing. That's one of the good things about you. Like, to the point that we was on a little while ago, where I was going was, I learned how to not address things on the internet.
Yeah.
And I've had dudes say some crazy, wild, untrue things about me, right? But that code that you said done disappeared, like myself and a lot of others, yourself included. Like, you know, I personally, I can't abandon that.
Yeah.
It's just certain things I'm just not doing.
I am blessed that I always have people in Atlanta that I know and I grew up under. And like that's like I look up to, and they always hit me with the, bro, don't go too far with it.
No, listen,
like,
listen.
You know,
I'm gonna tell you a true
like
story.
my pop's a real dude. Like he a preacher and all that, but he a real dude at the same time. So he gonna be like, hey, you know, you got a whole real life. You know what I'm saying? My mama gonna hit me with the, my cousin, you know, like my friend down the street. Some of the OG rappers, they might see you going, cause everybody be in the same place. Hey, you know, tap in. Tap out.
Yeah, listen.
Chill out, now.
Look, because when people care about you, you know, they don't want to see you play yourself.
Exactly.
It's something that I saw on one of them shows you was on, and I told AR. I think me and AR was talking, and I tried to call you, because some people know me. Some people know, like, if something happened right here, and then the phone ringing is Shabazz, it's like Shabazz calling me about what just took place, right? So I was calling you about something. I can't remember what it was, and you didn't answer. I called you about 3 days in a row. I said, okay, he ducking me. I said he ducking me.
I already know he been trying to tell me to go the other way that I ain't trying to go.
But that's the thing.
I was hot too.
I know when people like that. Yeah. I know when somebody's like, nah, not right now, man.
Yeah, let me stay in my zone, bro.
Because they know what I'm going to do. Because I really don't be wanting to see dudes crash and burn, because we're in a very creative time when it comes to finances and building wealth and keeping some money, man. Like, you got to be creative these days. Definitely. So when you see somebody getting their money, you know, I know me at least, I'm happy for them and congratulating them. But I don't never want to see nobody lose they bread, but I don't never want to see them lose they self.
Right.
You know what I mean? And one thing, you know, I always dug about you is you always, when it come to me, you ask questions, you have a conversation. I remember when you first came to my old crib, and you went out, and this before you got your crib.
Before I got my crib out here.
You walked out on that balcony and you said, man, big bro, I got to holler at you, man. And we just chopped it up. And then after that conversation, you was like, man, I'm coming to Miami.
Yeah, for real.
And then y'all got the crib up there, you know, in Sunny Isles and all that. Yeah. But you always had, it wasn't hard to talk to you because you wasn't no, definitely wasn't a dickhead, but you wasn't shy. You ain't had too much pride. Like a lot of men, you don't talk real personal. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, back when you and Bam had y'all first blow up, and it was all over the internet, you know, and I was talking to both of y'all because I love both of y'all, and I'm like, look, I done told you the same thing I told her. Yeah. I'm not picking no sides. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I love both of y'all. Yeah. But you always just, you know, you always wanted to do the right thing. You always wanted to make the right decision, even if you didn't. Mm-hmm. You never made no bad decisions maliciously. Yeah. You know, you grow through a lot.
That'd be my whole thing with people that's supposed to know me. Like, I don't do stuff maliciously.
You imperfect. I know that.
So it'd be like, so if you do something to me maliciously and I come at you, like, don't look at me like you just seen the ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just seen
because you created this space.
Yeah, you created this space. I'm like one of them people, what they call it? I'm not confrontational, you know what
Right.
I'm saying?
You're
Like,
non-confrontational.
I'm non-confrontational. I don't even like doing, like, I'd rather go get some money with you. I'd rather go chill up, but then don't try to step on me.
Non-confrontational, but very responsive.
Exactly. Like,
We'll respond.
Yeah, don't try to step on me though. Like, you try to step on me, then I'm gonna have to play big stepper too. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, I just like to vibe out, man. I like to be cool. I want to take care of my babies. You know what I'm saying? Take care of their mamas when they need it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm non-confrontation. I don't want no drama. I don't want no smoke, no nothing. They come my way, I'm gonna take care of how I'm supposed to take care of it. And people might think that I'm a bully, but they don't never see the people when they getting at me. You know what I'm saying? They don't never see the people when the people will do it in their face. They'll get at me in their face, and then once I respond, they act like they don't remember what they did. Like, you don't remember what they did?
And nobody saw what they did.
And nobody saw what they did. And it's like, I be like, cool, but I ain't gonna never let nobody step on me. I don't care.
You're not supposed to. I mean,
but at the same time, I know how far to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna go try to. Now, once I done stepped on you, I ain't finna try to squish you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let you know, like, shit. We both
step for a step.
Yeah, you step for a step. We both got shoe partner. You know what I'm saying?
Don't step do for that. A step.
Cause I'm cool. Like, I'm very like I be trying to stay out of it, bro. Don't even put me in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
My name Bennett. I ain't in it. You feel me?
The whole premise behind this whole Flip Your Life platform came off my book, the Flip Your Life book. And the essence is life started right here, and then you had your own journey, and then at some point it shifted, it changed, it flipped. Yeah. Now for you, how old were you when you started with Lil Jon and Trillville and Crunk and all that?
I was like 17 or 18.
17, 18. That's when you jumped off the porch with that. Yeah. What led you up to that point? Take me from the beginning to that point, and then at what point do you think? Yeah, take me from the beginning, and what point did it flip into that? From your younger years up to when you first came into the Crunk era.
Well, see, I'm gonna go back to just being, like you said, you gotta be creative in life, and we didn't have the kid I was, and where I was at, I didn't have all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have nothing. You know what I'm talking about? So I even had the TV that, you know, they bought me. I had to put it on a belt, like it was like a belt that you wear. I had to fold it up, and I don't know how I was doing it, but I put the buckle up like that, so when the TV come down on it, I don't know what it was doing, but that made it work. You know what I'm saying?
That made the TV work?
It made the TV work, bro. And it was one of them joints.
That you turn the channel.
Turn. And so I'm like, you know, it go from that to it's another type of TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we still didn't have nothing, but we going through the years, you know what I'm saying? And I remember like going outside and seeing all the horror, like just seeing horrible shit happen every day. You know
what part of Atlanta you from?
Zone 3, Cleveland Avenue, Pryor Road, all that. You know what I'm saying? Jonesboro South, Jonesboro North. It's a lot of hoods, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pool Creek, everything. Carver Home, Lakewood Village. I'm talking about when it was real projects in Atlanta. Amer Heights, Joyland. I hope I ain't missing nothing. But I used to go outside and play as a kid, but you see all this shit happening. You see niggas running from the police. You see people getting shot at. You see shootouts. And you like, all this happening right here. And I couldn't believe it because at one point I was staying with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? And she was a school teacher. My mama was a school teacher. And I was going to school with her every day. And it was a predominantly white school on the whole other side of town.
Right.
Where it is so hood at now. But at that point it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gentrified. But I know it was gentrified then, but they done, you know, switched it all the way around. But so when my mama took me out there to that, like it was a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Imagine coming from playing by yourself, throwing the football up, catching it, tackling yourself. Then you walking by, you go to the hood with your mama, and you walking by, you know, in the projects in Atlanta, they had them big fields where we go play football on. And so this is my first time being in the projects. I'm 7 years old. I'm walking through that joint, And it's some kids over there, they big kids, little kids, look like they're in elementary and middle school, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm just walking by, and everybody know in the hood, you do not lock eyes with nobody. You leave that shit alone.
If they don't know you.
If they don't know you. But I was green as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting out just like that, I was like, oh, they playing football. I'm like, dang, they look. And they was just like, hey, what up, my nigga? What's up? I was like, my nigga. I ain't never even heard a kid curse or nothing. Like, whoa, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, just keep walking. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. They were like, nah, bro, come here. Hey, let's go over there. Everybody just came over there. I was like, nah. I wanted to run. But
you want to run, but it's
but
like
too many, like, I ain't gonna get away. So they were like, come on, man, you can play, you like football? I was like, yeah, I'll be watching football and stuff. They were like, oh, he watching football. Like, come on, bro, come on, get in. I remember this shit like it was yesterday, man. They were like, come on, get in, bro. Like, come on, play with this shit, man. We gonna goddamn throw them up, eat them up. You know what I'm saying? Throw them up tackle. And I'm like, what that is? They were like, boy, you don't know what throw them up tackle is, bro? Like, hey, get him the ball, brother. I was like, what you mean? They were like, so when the ball go, you just, whoever catch it, they just take off running. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the ball went up. I was just like watching it, and that shit just hit me. They were like, get him.
You ain't catch it, it just
I
hit
ain't
you.
catch it, it hit my chest. I was just like, boom. They was just like, boom. I was like, oh, shit. So I'm like on the ground, but they weren't just tackling me because they were punching me. They were kicking me, all kind of shit. Like,
They was welcoming you to the neighborhood.
Like, man, what going on, bro? What the hell going on, cuz? I'm get up. I'm like, my lip busting and shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't never even seen no shit like that, bro. I was like, they were like, get up, bro. They were like, help them up, bro. They picked me up and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting up and shit. I got grass and shit all in my hair and shit. I'm like, I'm looking at nigga. I'm like, man, I just want to go home, bro. Like, and then I go home. They were like, look at them. They were laughing and shit. So I get to the house, walk in. I'm crying and shit. My mama like, the fuck done happened? I was like, man, they just tackled me. They were punching me and stuff like that. She was like, well, you better take your ass back outside and goddamn fight one of them motherfuckers. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, now I'm coming here for protection. Like, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm coming here for some reasoning.
I'm like, really, like, are they behind me? Like, I'm like, man, I made it to the house by the graces. You know what I'm saying? By the graces.
I'm not going back out there.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Go back and fight who? Them? No. Like, it's a lot of them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know the word for it at the time. Like, I just got jumped.
Right, but you didn't even know to
I
call
didn't
it
even know
jump.
to call it jump. I just know a whole bunch of people were beating on me. You know what I'm saying? And by the time I got up, bro, I was just like, I was handicapped, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I get back, she still made me go outside. So I'm sitting right there, cuz, on where she lived, right there on the porch. And it's a big yard right there. Why do you look ignorant motherfuckers, man? They come over there, they walking through, cause some of them stay over there too, and I ain't even know it. This my first day. They come on, they were like, what's up? Why you good, bro? We finna play in the house. I was like, I don't know what that is, bro. I ain't really
You
doing
just say
that.
no, nothing.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that. They were like, bro, it's like when the ball, somebody pitch it to you, and you hit it, whoever catch it, they come back. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know how to play baseball, but I ain't know how to do none of that shit, bro. I was straight. I told my grandmother I'm gonna get straight A's.
Right.
And they would give me donuts and shit. I was cool with that, you know what I'm saying?
A's and donuts.
A's and donuts. Till I was 6 years old, my nigga. I turned 7, my grandma had this weird look on her face talking about, I'm finna send you to your mama. I was like, shit, like I done been over there before, but I ain't never had to live, you know what I'm saying? So, listen, bro, I go through that for like a whole year, bro, like a whole year getting beat up, you know what I'm saying, uppercutted while we playing basketball. I'm like, like what the fuck going on, bro? I was just playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? So the next year, when I started like feeling that shit, I'm like, shit, I want to fight. Like, that's just my thing.
Now they don't put it in you.
Yeah, I'm over there like, as soon as somebody fall, I'm like, bow. They like, bro, like, you want to fight? Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
you caught on now.
Yeah, like I'm fighting all the time, bro, and I wasn't even tired of it. I was with it, like I was with the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when the new niggas come over there, I'm firing off on them too. You know what I'm saying?
You returning the favor.
When all the hoods coming over, they trying to jump on our partner, but we all fading. We all fighting. Like, it's cool. I'm talking about bats, chains. We ain't even made it to the guns and knives yet. We just doing the regular shit. You know what I'm saying? poles, you know, sticks, whatever you can find right there, you know what I mean? And then I'm watching and I'm seeing like my mama go from this full-on nurse, and then she started fucking with these different type niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, these street dudes, you know what I'm saying? So she met that one street nigga. And this nigga just flipped the whole game upside down, bro.
That's when it starts to flip.
That's when it started to flip. So she going through it with this nigga, but I'm always seeing my mama come in with like, you know, this white stuff. And then she putting it up under my dresser. She putting it up under there. And so I'm like, I would see her doing that shit. I'd be like, oh shit, like, what is that? But I watch too much TV to know, you know what I mean? Like what that really is, you know what I mean?
You watch too much TV to not know.
Yeah, you know, to not know, like, that's some hard right there, you know what I mean? So that's some soft, like, okay. And so I'm looking at it, I'm like, dang, like, what's she doing? You know what I mean? Like, but I see her dude, like, he coming in with big joints like that, big old bags like this, like full of, you know what I'm saying?
Now, how old are you at this time?
I'm like 11, 12. I done moved up from, you know what I'm saying? I'm beating niggas up. I'm fighting every day. It's cool. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get killed. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We understand.
Right.
That life, you know, I didn't think it was just super bad. I thought, shit, I just don't live like these.
You thought that was just part of life.
It was just part of life. You know, we got to come up some kind of way. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I'm looking at that shit, bro. Like I'm like, but these folks selling big way up in home, Lord.
So, and this is before any music stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't no music, like.
So,
but my mama could always sing though. She could always sing. I'm talking about blow like Whitney Houston, rest in peace, Tony Braxton. I'm talking about she could go with the best of them. She was just a street lady, bro. Like, you know how them niggas be in the hood, they can rap. You like,
right.
That nigga never turned to the rap shit. He rather sell dope.
Right.
You know, that's how my mama was. You know what I'm saying? So, like.
And she ain't hide it from you?
Nah, she ain't never hide nothing from me, ever. She taught me how to hold a gun, how to shoot a gun, all that. You know what I'm saying? She would do stuff that, like, my daddy wouldn't do. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Did that contrast with them? Like, was he cool with that? No, he was definitely wasn't cool with that. He used to tell me all the time, like, hey, you want to live over here? It's peaceful. I'm like, shoot, it's peaceful over there. Like, shit, ain't nobody dead, man. Like, I want to be with my mama, cuz, like, well, you know, it was
right.
free over there. My dad, he preacher, man. You know what I'm saying? So he not trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? He like, glory be to God. You
right.
know what I'm saying? When stuff happening, he was praying. You know what I'm saying? I done heard my dad in the closet crying to God. You know what I'm saying? Praying to God, like speaking in tongues and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like he put me on to God when I was like 3 or 4.
Right.
Introduced me back to God, and I've been on it ever since. But I just ain't never got like that because, you know, like he done told me, like I done been through so much as a man of who I am, and he ain't been through half of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you've been through more than he had.
Like not even more than he had, because everybody got that. You can't say what's big and what's more and what's
but
less.
Just a different path.
A different path.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all had different experiences.
Yeah, like I had like real like I used to question that shit, be like, yo, how do people get killed? Like, you know, his kids over here getting killed. Like, you telling me to pray, cause like you tripping. Like, you know what I mean?
It wasn't registering. You didn't understand it. It didn't make sense.
Because it registered at first, but even at an early age, I didn't understand why it was nothing but white people in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like when they give us all the little books and shit like that, I'd be like, when did we exist? Like, you know what I'm saying? That was always I didn't know what that question was, but I felt it then when I was younger. It was like, I'm missing here. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing in this book. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I grew up to understand that, you know, God is an energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a spirit, and you know, they can come up with all kind of stuff they want to come up with, but I just look at God different. You know what I'm saying? I look at God different, and I understand that different religions have they guy, they person,
right,
that they want to put before God. You know, everybody got that little one religion, and I'm just like, I just want to look into it more. You know what I'm saying? So I always been like that. So I'm asking. I had always had questions about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going through this, what is going on? But then I had to understand that was at that time I was just like I don't get it, cause I'm watching somebody that kicked in my mama's roof and then came in and tried to rob her. Somebody kicked in my mama's door. I'm in there with my sister, and nigga put a gun in my head. One of the motherfuckers didn't even have a mask on, and he came to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get killed, but I had that question like, why that happened to us? Like, you know. But then again, I'm like, I ain't died. Nobody died. So that let me.
So to you, it was just like nobody died, everything cool.
No, to me it was like there is a God. As a young age, I was like, oh, there is a God.
Oh, okay, because nobody died.
Yeah, because nobody died.
Okay.
But I'm like, I still want to understand. It wasn't registering that it's still real life. Like, you still like, yeah, like anybody that think that there is a God and he gonna save you from all your trouble, from every single thing, you got to be like, something wrong with you.
No, you gotta go through something.
Yeah, you gotta go through. I mean, that's how you
yeah, no, you gotta go through.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like, hey, sure. I learned that at an early age, bro. Picking up a gun, I done robbed people. People done robbed me. I done shot at people. People done shot at me. I done stabbed people. People done stabbed me. Like, I done been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I did all of that, and then this one day, my mama said, we gotta move, like we always do. Then we moved from the south side to the east side. And so that's when everybody over there, they were rapping and stuff. I was used to just causing havoc. And I did a little dancing and stuff like that. I was like pop locking and stuff like that. I would do that. I was in a group and shit like that. But it was really like the ignorant shit. Like, we would use the dance shit for ignorant shit. We would go up there and shoot it out with some niggas because they dance better than us. We got to fight with them niggas about some hoes and some shit. Like, you know, little young niggas shit, you know what I mean? So, and then go back to school bragging about that shit. Yeah, boy, I wish they would come up here, boy, look. You know, just dumb shit. Go to the other school, file for niggas, like, just dumb shit. So we moved to the east side, which, you know, that's where my grandmother stayed, you know what I'm saying? So I moved over there. And with my mom, and that's when I started going to high school, you know what I'm saying? After I did like a year in high school on the south side, then came over there and I started doing some schooling. And it was so different. They were rapping and stuff. Everybody was trying to make it rapping and shit. I was just like, for real? Like, then I started watching the videos and shit.
Right.
And this how I know rap.
So you were in high school at this time? So you were 15, 16?
No, I'm like, yeah. Oh, before then, this is why we had to move, because I stabbed a nigga in the head 8 times. You know what I'm saying? I almost killed him. But that's because he was fucking.
What year was that?
1998.
Okay, statute of limitations is cool. Go ahead.
No. I went to jail and everything. Me and my mama went to jail. Because it was my mama's fault. Like, she done sent me over a nigga house who already, he already done been beating on his girl, cuz, and his girl done hid at our house all night. She gonna send me over there the next day.
Hold on, time out. We're gonna take a 20 seconds. So you and Mama D went to jail on a case together?
Yeah, plenty of times. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Oh, y'all done got locked up together on several occasions.
We always go. It always been. That's why I can't even talk to her.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I did all kinds of stuff.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
Like I'm wrong.
No, okay, this was a 20. Now I'm gonna call it a 4 time now. Hold on. How many siblings you got?
Well, on my mama's side, just one.
Okay, so just you and your sister.
Yeah.
So you and your sister was with your mom predominantly.
Yeah.
How old is your sister? Younger than you?
She's 3 years younger than me.
Was she going to jail too?
Nah, my sister she don't even, like, when they kicked in the door and they came and put the gun in my head and they were trying to find the drugs and stuff, my sister was in the other room. I just went, while they were doing all that shit, I just said, shit, I'm finna go in there with my sister, because they tried to make me stay in my room. I said, I'm going there with my sister, like that. And the nigga was like, nobody trying to fuck with your sister, so I just went in there and stayed with her until everything was over with.
So
She ain't never seen nothing. She never seen nothing happen. Like nothing would ever happen. Like she got into a little.
But she lived there.
Yeah.
And she was never involved in.
Totally different person.
What was she doing?
Like,
is she younger than you?
Let me tell you something. My sister used to be in there listening to Britney Spears and shit. I'm listening to.
While you and your mom in the kitchen watching Scarface.
Yeah, we watching Scarface.
She in the house in the other room, getting her Britney Spears
Britney Spears, her NSYNC, like her was on some whole other.
She in a whole different world in the same house.
I never watched Disney coming up as a kid. I never watched like Nickelodeon and all that. I watched cartoons. I started watching cartoons like 10, 11 because it was just so real outside. That shit it didn't go with what was going on in real life. I was watching New Jack City, New York,
How
New York
did
Undercover
your sister escape that?
God. It had to be God. I'm talking about it'd have been some real shit that done happened, and my sister just slept through the whole thing a couple times. Like,
so your mom never tried to like implement her in nothing. She just
my mama always. I don't like just to stand on her side real quick and stand up for my mom. Like my mama looked at me like I don't know why she looked at me like she looked at me like a little brother like that, and I was her son, but it was like you gotta know this. Like,
how old was your mom when she had you?
Your mama like 21.
Because a lot of times
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
A lot of
times, a lot of stories.
No, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
That especially in situations like this, you know, because it's my mom, my dad, so on and so forth. My mom had me when she was 18. My grandma had my mom when she was 14.
Yeah.
But and sometimes, because people will think, oh man, what kind of mother is that? Mm-hmm. She's horrible.
Yeah, my mama don't give a fuck though. My mama don't care.
I mean, she's been on TV. She lets it be known.
Yeah, she don't care. Like, I respect that because my mama did what other women wouldn't do. I done seen women say, "Oh shoot, you just gonna be in jail." My mama coming to get me.
Well, she
ASAP, cause like you ain't staying today.
Sometimes people become the parents that they had.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if my grandfather was a gangster with parenting, like if he parented like a gangster with the iron fist, and that's how my dad was raised, then chances are that's how my dad going raise kids. Now, granted, he didn't do that with me and my brothers, but I'm just saying sometimes parents are the parents that they had, and sometimes that's the only parenting that they know. So,
they don't. There's no book on it. There's no book to teach you how to be a parent. So everybody got their own DNA. Like I told my mom and my daddy both, in separate times. Like you was raised by two different people, and my mama was raised by two different people, and y'all are two different people, and y'all had me. So there's no way in the hell I'm gonna be like, and one of y'all straightforward. Just all of you. Like it ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be a combination of shit.
Well, yeah, because a lot of times it turns into the reality is
it's the sins of the father to me.
You become an individual.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I said, my mom was 18. My dad was 22, 23, right?
Yeah.
But when I became an adult, I made a conscious decision that, you know, not that my dad was a bad guy, but, you know, 23 years old in Georgia, my mom 18, little country town, like in the service, military, you know, heavy drinking and all that. He not being the best dad he could be.
Right.
You know, so over the course of time and throughout the years, you know, when I had my own kids, it was just like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna make a conscious effort
to be present
and not to be what I had.
Yeah.
Sometimes that don't happen. And that's what I was saying, like with your mom. Your mom sound like she made up her mind. This my life.
Yeah.
This how I'm riding.
Yeah.
Whoever don't like it,
she don't get no fuck.
Kick rocks.
And I feel it though, cause it's like, and when she would tell me stuff, she would be like, "Hey, I need you to know this just in case something happened to mama, or just in case something happened. You gotta step up. You gotta ooh." And I just be sitting there like, "What?" Like, and she'd be like, "Hey, I don't need don't looking at me like that. You hear what I'm saying?
Don't look at her like what?
Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Don't look at me all confused.
Yeah,
like I need you to understand this.
Right
like
now, like you ain't got time to even go through it in your head.
You ain't got time to think.
None of that shit. Like her always hit me, and you know that's why I had to get help because I was living my life like sporadically, and like I would pop off sporadically. Like
get help. What you mean?
Like I had to go get counseling. I had to go.
When did you do that?
When?
Yeah. How long? When did you realize you needed it?
When I was getting
and did you do it?
When I was getting a divorce.
Oh, so it's recent.
Yeah. And
I mean, all these years.
Yeah, it's just trauma. Just trauma fucked up. Like, this has been fucked up. And
what made you go?
Just, well, for one, the one woman that I was with said I was a narcissistic person. So I wanted to go figure that out. So I went there, and then the lady was just like, you're definitely not a narcissistic person, because the rule number one of a narcissistic person, they're gonna never think that they're a narcissistic person. So they won't even make it in here. We won't even see.
A narcissist won't even show up.
Won't even show up. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, well, but I kept going because I still wanted to get some stuff out that I knew I had in me. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I did it, man, and it just break a lot of stuff down.
Did it help?
It helped a lot. Like, you know, only because of the stuff that I need people to know is when I go to the Instagram with it. When I go to social media, that's because I need people to know this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said. Let me ask you a question about that.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, for me, you know, I'm significantly older than you. Yeah. And then I come from, that era we was talking about a little while ago. And when I'm close to people, like yourself and a lot of other guys that's in the industry, it bother me when I see y'all do certain things. Like, I be, because I don't watch it on TV, so when I see it on Instagram, I be like, no, nigga, don't do that. We don't do that.
I do the same thing for the dude that's younger than me.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
So this is my first time being able to ask somebody that I rock with this question. When you in those moments, like you said, you go to social media to discuss things when you feel like people need to know.
Right.
When you say you feel like people need to know, is that like you feel like you need to go defend yourself?
Nah. See, defending yourself is a whole nother thing. You need to go to court for that. But what I be doing, I want it to be their story, my story, and one day y'all gonna find out the truth. You feel what I'm saying? That's my part. Like, I just want to join the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? When it's said about me, you're not going to be the only one with a story about me that's false already. I'm going to come in and speak my story. And I put my story in, and I let everybody know, hey, this person lying on me. I feel that they're lying on me. But if I'm wrong, let God strike me down. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I don't even bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like how I said about you, I don't bother nobody. I try to be cool. But now, if you're gonna try to ruin me, feel like you're gonna try to step on me, then you're gonna get the step back. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I need you to. We both around here stepping. You know what
right.
I mean? Like,
I guess for me,
but I don't mean to cut y'all. All respect.
Go ahead.
It's like it has to be done as a man of who I am. Who I feel I am is like I'm living in that area of social media. I'm living in that area where people are trying to. What they call it, like
assassinate your character,
put you out there in a bad way, have you looking crazy, and you ain't even did none of these folk, bro. Like, you be like, bro, what kind of grown person is you? I be looking at folk like, bro, like, listen, I stay away from people like you in the street. I would never be. I don't need. That's why I don't do too much on the ground, but I let people know, like, hey, I ain't finna let them play with me.
Right.
I ain't finna let nobody play with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it get tricky, and I think it's some police shit going on, like you part of the police, and you gonna go tell police gonna look at, they following you, so they gonna look at me. I'm not even. You get to say what you want to say. I be like this. You'll hear you. I be just like this, mute while they talking about me and saying, "Oh, Scrappy this, Scrappy that." I be like this at home, like, blow this away, let it blow over, God. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Matter of fact, let me pray. You know what I'm saying? I don't even go and deal with it. I don't even play with it. Yeah,
and for me personally, I understand the platforms. I understand the era that we in right now, and you're still human. Yeah. You know, like I said.
But you do it too, though.
Yeah.
You go to the ground because you feel like people need to know what you're digesting right now. Something just registered in your head that this not right, but you need to let the people know that, come on, man, let's think different. You know what I'm saying? I be watching. You be like, let's think different.
No question, because
and you be right. 99% of the time.
Because
you need to be our lawyers.
what I really be wanting people to do, Scrap, is to have a different perspective and an additional way of thinking.
Right.
Because so many people look at things one way, then they see something, they don't look behind it, they don't check into it.
Yeah.
It's just an emotional response.
Yeah, but that's all social media is.
But this is why it be driving me nuts.
It do.
When I see some of my guys, you know,
but
falling
I'm not
into
being emotional, even though it may look emotional.
Yeah, I don't think you being emotional. I don't think you be emotional.
It looks so emotional because I be so passionate about what I'm saying.
No,
you know
for sure. I know you
and I don't
do
want
speak with passion.
To miss this shit. Like, you gonna get these shit when I get to you.
But you know what? Like me, I'll give them. I probably would give them. It depending on what the situation is. They would get that out of me one time. You know what? Y'all know me and such going through this or that. This is what's going on. I'm gonna give you this one time. I haven't done it yet, but if I did,
but P game.
But
what if you do that and then somebody just keep going? They keep going.
No, they're gonna be talking to themselves at that point. Because if it's that serious, it's still an outside world.
Yeah,
I'll holler at you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
So that's what I did do though. I stopped and I said, you know what? It's an outside world. Maybe we'll bump into each other. You got someone on your face right there on the side. There, you go. You got Maybe we'll bump into each other. You know what I'm saying?
At some point, that's what they got to get to.
And get what? I'm glad that you told me about what I had on my face and then go to touch it. You know what I'm saying? That's what real men do. we don't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks get to you, be like, hey, what's going on, brother? Like, what's happening? Like, you good? Like, you got something on your face? I can get it.
Just tell me what area is it.
Just look, bro. I got camera phones and shit, bro. Like, what you talking about? I just wanted to go there, no disrespect nobody though, at all.
Oh man, you crazy, man. You know this conversation is cool for me because, like I said, man, I watched you, you know, up close and from a distance, you know, just mature into a man and just want to make yourself better. Yeah. So coming from that background that you just discussed, then all the way up to high school, did the music tone things down for you, or did it put air in your chest, like, because you was already fighting, you already putting your hands on people?
Yeah, it put air in my chest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it made what I was saying reality. It made it other people's reality. It was already my reality. But once I put everybody else onto it, where I'm at, what I got going on, what we doing down here in Atlanta, it put everybody else on it. Like, oh shit, like that's what they doing. And I feel bad because I started some whole shit. You feel what I'm saying? Well, you was in the club and you just start stealing on for. I done been to Philly, but I done had them Philly boys fighting in the club. Well, I'm telling you, boy, it's crazy. But I mean, it was.
So you gotta school me, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Yeah.
And people be thinking I'm retarded, but like me being from Philly, like I was born in Georgia, but you know, at 14 months old, I went to Philly, then went back to Georgia, then back to Philly in the 7th grade, and then been in Philly ever since. You know, was in Philly ever since. So when it came, I was born in Cordell, Georgia, in the projects.
Okay.
I was born in Cordell, Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You hear what he said?
Left there.
Great was born in Georgia, though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm born in Cordell, Georgia. You know, Chris County. You know
I
what I mean?
You going to your family reunion down there too.
Yeah. So I was born and then I got family in the A.
Yeah.
So Philly raised me, right?
Yeah.
So when it came to hip hop, I was on the Northeast shit.
Right.
Jay-Z, LL Cool J,
all of. You was also on down south shit because you listen to Outkast.
But listen,
I know you listen to Outkast.
Watch this though. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
If I saw it on a video, or if I heard it on the radio, I heard what I like.
Yeah.
Bombs over back. Yeah. Like I heard what I like, Sleepy Brown and all. If I heard it and liked it,
that's late Outkast.
But what I'm saying is, I was never on Southern music. I wasn't on 8 Ball and MJG. I wasn't on UGK.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? I wasn't on it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
You had to go through.
Watch this. I'm gonna really twist your cap.
Yeah.
I wasn't on I wasn't on Jeezy.
I feel sorry for you.
I got on Jeezy, no bullshit. My man Gotti and Prime, I got on Jeezy heavy.
Gotti from where?
My man Gotti from Brooklyn, that used to be with me, that was me and Prime.
Okay.
I got on Jeezy heavy because of them.
Yeah.
Cause
they was always around.
No, listen to me. Listen, of course I knew who Jeezy was, but I'm talking about the fall in love with Jeezy.
Yeah.
I fell in love with Jeezy in like 2009.
Damn. Shit.
because the craziest thing was when we used to be in the club, and and I pay attention to everything. And the DJs, they figure in Miami, DJ Nasty did this to me first. And then I started to see other DJs do it to dudes in the club. They know what records to play to make you go in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They mastered that.
Yeah.
DJ Nasty used to do it to me.
Yeah.
So I used to see E-Feezy. I think it was Feezy.
E-Feezy.
They used to put on win. Yeah, win from a dude. Hey, and them niggas would go like, I would watch Prime and they would order another round of bottles, right?
Yeah.
And it's just, this is, so then.
Drugs,
rug go too.
Crazy,
so it's like, and I'm like, of course I knew who Jeezy was at the time, but like I said, I'm so northeast out.
You still on your big end.
I'm still on, I'm talking about hold out.
You hold.
But
out.
now when I'm listening to.
But I think we all will hold out though, like
But I know so many people.
Like
but what I'm saying is, so many people when it came to just hip hop in general, I know people who that on the Northeast like I'm on it, but UGK, 8 Ball, MJG, Jeezy, y'all, the crunk, like they real music heads. Yeah. And so when y'all created what y'all created, I wasn't up on it like that.
But you was on UGK though.
Until it got, what
Big
was
Pimpin'.
it? Big Pimpin'?
Yeah, that's all that mattered though. Like,
Big Pimpin'.
No, but guess who else you was on from the South? You was on Scarface.
No, for sure.
So
because he was on Hove album.
So what I'm saying is, you always had a little hint of the South when you listen to.
I got the I got the right part. I got some good. The parts that I did get was some great. Great parts.
I found out because I'm a student of the rap game that I'm one of the few people that's from the South that even know Jay-Z bars. I didn't even know that. I thought because I was vibing that nigga. I was like, he's saying some real shit. Like,
right. See, that's how I was about the Southern rappers.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know. It's rocking, but I don't know it.
But that's the thing. I was listening to Jay-Z like hard though. Like I'm like, no did it. Like I'm sitting there, not did it, but you know what I'm talking about. Like I was sitting there like listen to the shit. Like I'd be like, oh shit. Oh, that's cold because my mama sold drugs. I sold drugs. I knew what they were talking about. I knew what he was talking about.
Right.
Everything that he tried to break down and try to make not sound like crack or heroin, and he tried to make these little, you know what I'm saying, these little words. I'd be like, boy, I know what that nigga talking about. Boy,
but you know what though? Now you saying that about Jay. Now when I started, when that's what Jeezy did for me.
That's what Jeezy did, but I'm gonna tell you who did it before Jeezy. That you listened to and you was up on. T.I.
Oh yeah, Rubber Band Man and all that.
I'm telling you, like,
right.
Like you heard it, you heard the South. You just, it was just like
it wasn't resonating.
See, I'm a student of the game, so I love all hip hop. I love from when it was in New York. I love when it was in Cali. I love when it came down here. I love all of it. You know what I'm saying?
I did too.
We got it after Florida.
You know, West Coast did it for me. Ice Cube solo albums, NWA albums. You
can't say you went in the
DOC.
In the mirror, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like 1991. Yeah, we don't. I mean, I ain't. Well, I did attempt the Jerry curl. Didn't quite curl, but you know. So I was influenced by the culture.
Yeah.
Right, but I can admit, like, people probably would think that I was, like you said, a global student of it all.
Yeah.
But I was more visual with where I was.
Yeah.
So so what you said about Hov, that happened with me with Jeezy because I saw. When the music was getting played, and of course I'm hearing it, and I'm watching the responses, and then I'm watching girls.
Go crazy.
Girls know Jeezy bars word for word.
Yeah.
And he ain't talking about nothing but
Crack.
Mr. 17.5.
Getting money.
You know what I mean? Mr. 17.5.
Nah, but to put on that, he was also going around with Meech, and like they were throwing money, like it was a lot of stuff like added to that. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of stuff added that. Well, matter of fact, when he lied, he was riding around with Blue Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? And Blue, cause you know Blue was connected with Meech, and they were throwing all this money, bro.
Right.
Like, and bro, listen, I ain't never seen so much money in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, I thought I was at Scrooge McDuck house. You know what I'm saying? Every time I was with them folk, well, you know what I'm saying? When the money hit the flow, I damn near be like trying to hold my feet down. I'm like,
because you know you ain't supposed to pick it up.
I can't pick that money up.
You know what I mean? When they hit the flow money, it's the flow money.
No, when that bitch hit the air, you don't even look at it. You know what I mean? You let that shit go. You let them.
Wish you would get caught looking at touching that money.
Listen, bro, I was like this, though. I'm from nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, nigga. Like when it was red clay and wasn't nowhere to play. Nigga, listen, I'm over that bitch looking like, what the fuck is this, nigga? It's storming in this bitch for real. Like, it's not stopping. Like, even when we in a regular club, the motherfuckers is throwing money. Nigga, I'm like, something going on. So
when you said when you jumped in with Lil Jon and them, you said the feeling, the experience put the air in your chest. Now this is before Meech and hanging out.
Yeah.
So,
but but you gotta think I still been around dope and money my whole life.
No, for sure.
You know
so, but when you started the music, did the music take you? Did you start to flip from the dope game, or did you? It was a combination.
No, I definitely was done. Definitely was on my dream. You know what I'm saying? Because it was.
That's what I'm getting at.
It was a dude named.
Did it become a dream?
It was a dude named Big Mill that tapped in, and he helped me get in the studio to create my song Head Busters. You know what I'm saying? So. And it was like I had a lot of components to my stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like God put people there like that wasn't even there at first. I didn't even see, like, and it was just helpers. You know what I'm saying? Homeboys that when I walk in, shit, nigga be like, boy, bad the fuck up, boy, he coming through. Like, cause they knew I had that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that right there can fill your chest up. Like, you know you got like, nigga, I got strength, I got reach, and then the whole city respecting this shit, boy. Like, I'm walking in this bitch like, yeah, boy. And then when them folk wouldn't let me in the club, boy, we still get in that bitch, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it was just, I really felt that shit, bro. And then Meech even singing that shit, boy, them folk fucking with a nigga, boy, for real. They were fucking with a nigga. Them folk were like, boy, every time I'm somewhere, I done been in Miami, I done been in Detroit, I done been everywhere. Them folk be like, hey, bro, Scrap, what's up? Ain't never been on no gangster shit. Ain't never been on no drug shit. None of that shit. Them folk fuck with me because I had my own. You know what I'm saying? I was doing I ain't never even laid. I don't lay up on the niggas. I don't just because you got money and all that shit. That ain't my thing, my nigga. But get what? We gonna have fun together though. Right. You know what I mean? On real man like even time. If you got more money than me and I ain't got shit in my pocket right now. If you tell me to come in your section, nigga, listen, I'ma still party like. This my section. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. You feel? We're gonna have a good time. Exactly. I mean, so that's cool because you was able to transition from what you grew up on in terms of lifestyle. Yeah. And then into the music. Into the money era. Yeah, and real money era where you ain't got to hide. You ain't have to hide. You ain't have to risk your freedom. Now you getting paper and you ain't got to be ducking the police. At all. And I still went back to doing it. I mean, it happens. I ain't gonna take you. I ain't gonna take you back down that road. Please don't. I'm gonna before I let you go, Scrap. Yeah. Fast forward now to TV. Yeah. From the music. I know you still. You still get booked. You still do your shows and. I just put out a song too called "Pull Up" featuring Spice. Go tap in. There you go. Yeah. What does it more for you? Music or TV? Both. Equal. Yeah. Like it go together now like boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay. Now,
is this style of TV. Is it your preference or is it something bigger waiting on you?
It's something bigger waiting on me.
Movies?
I'm already doing movies, but it's something bigger than what I'm doing now. It's something bigger in reality TV that's waiting on me too.
Something you can talk about or you gotta wait?
Nah, I can't talk about it right now.
Gotta wait.
But this is what I will say.
We're gonna talk when the camera off. I
Yeah,
bet you.
yeah.
Y'all can't hear it. I'm gonna get it all.
I'm gonna tell you, it's like I done held it back from everybody because I want to see how people would treat me, thinking that I don't have nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that love and hip hop and my little shows or videos, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? But I use it for a tactic. I hold it back. I got different conversations in work, and I even got some concrete shit in the work. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to reality TV, but I love when God shows me the devil, even when it's in a person that I hate to see it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they show themselves, and you be like, wow. You think that you standing up on me and you going somewhere and you're not even doing nothing. I do better just staying quiet with people. I'm gonna tell you, like, sometimes I answer stuff on Instagram and majority of the time I don't. Because I know God whispered in my ear. He said, be quiet. I got you. They done did it before. Let them do it again. And I always got it. So that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I got movies, I got TV, I got music, I got TCE, that's my label. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chew, you know Chew.
Right.
We got Frankie Lou coming out. We got Swift the Player. We looking for another artist. I'm looking for a kid right now. I want to do something. I'm on my JD shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something. Because I know how to. I done put so many women in position. I know how to put anybody in position. I done put everybody that done ever been connected to me in a good position.
Good.
My mama, my baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
That's what's
my
up.
My daughter.
Man.
Everybody.
That's what's up. I'm glad you have things that people.
I'm sorry. Only because God shine His light on me, so other people can get that light too. When you stand next to me, that's the only reason I got the light. Because God favored me. You feel me? And you know, I can't even say, you know what I'm saying, it's me because I ain't got no powers and shit.
Yeah, but that's real though.
I ain't nobody for real, but when He make me somebody, I'm stand tall.
And that's what have to be remembered. Like when you do have that spirituality, man, you had to remind yourself you had to remind yourself to remind yourself.
Yeah, like you ain't the one. You ain't
right,
just you, brother. Like you just a vessel. You feel me?
Yeah, it ain't true.
Like, cause I don't got no power. So the people that I put in position, it was because God wanted them in that position. He just used me to do it.
Yeah, no, that's why sometimes people say, "Oh man, thank you." Don't thank me, thank
God, bro.
Yeah, like, because I just obeyed orders.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For real.
You know, this was your time to get blessed.
And I noticed that I noticed that, bro. That's why I want to say this on a PS note. When you help people and you put people in position or you do stuff for people, like, do it with a sincere heart of giving. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that God bless you to bless others, because them same people gon' shit on you. I know they will. I witnessed it. And they not, 9 times out of 10, they not even gonna acknowledge that you did nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So I be like, hey, good riddance. Give it to God.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you have to. I mean, because at the end of the day, we plan, but God's plan is always greater.
Always.
So there's nothing anybody can really do or say to change that dynamic. Exactly. Because it's just, it's just what it is. You know, and like you said, we all here. Those of us that are blessed, we're blessed to be a blessing. You know what I mean? When you talk of money, I got away from, the terminology spend or spent or spending. Yeah. Now I don't spend money. I circulate it. You know what I mean?
Circulated. That's what
I circulate it because it's coming back.
Yeah.
Make
3 or 4
put it out.
You
put it out. It comes back. Like, we don't spend money. We circulate money.
Exactly.
So I'm
good terminology. I mean,
shout out to Brittany the Great on that one.
Yeah, you feel me?
Shout out to Brittany the Great on that.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'm glad you're in the space that you're in, bro. My conversation is gonna always be uplifting, fulfilling, just for people to get an idea of who they talking to, you know, the real person. Yeah. You know, we ain't really got to get into the dramas and all of that. You know what I mean?
But the drama is a part of my life. You know what I'm saying?
It is, but me and you talk about that when I really think something wrong. Yeah, but, everybody else can have it for the entertainment purposes.
But I definitely want to tell you though, Baz, like, I'm a dramatic person. You feel me?
I'm learning. I'm noticing.
Like when I get thrown in the fire, I turn the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, I'm telling y'all, I've been sitting here screaming at this phone. Scrap, no. Then when I call you, you don't answer. I say, yeah, he know what I'm calling for. He's ducking me. Nigga ducking me because you know the damn Scrap, because I watch this industry for real. Yeah. I watch this industry. Love people,
and then they spit them out. They
love you until somebody else say, "All right, time to hate them."
Yeah, they do me like that. But see, I done been like that. They done me like that so many times. I done been not liked in school, not liked in the street, liked in school, liked in the street, and not liked in the industry, and liked in the industry. The fans like me, and then they hate me again. I don't even give a fuck no more. Like that's where I'm at. Like, listen, guess what? You can't even take nothing from me because you didn't even give it to me. You didn't even know me until God gave it to me.
Right.
Once God shined his light, it was like, boom, look who they did right there. Y'all was like. And then I had something that y'all like and y'all rock with and you fuck with then until somebody else came. And that's how it always go. And if I come with something else, you're going to like it again until somebody else come. And we're just going to keep, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? All I want is to make the shit that they like. I get paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And they get the fuck on.
Speaking of life, you come around here, you don't leave empty-handed around here.
What's going on with you?
Digital billionaires, you understand me?
What's going on?
Hope you understand?
Man, come over here blessing me and stuff.
So what this is, I mean, I ain't bless you. You know, you already said where it be coming from. Shine the light on them. Definitely. So Digital Billionaires, you know, this is my production company. You know, not mine. This is
a team.
This is these Digital Billionaires are behind my production. This is their business, but they are also, that's who my shooters are. They do all my production for Shabazz OG, the podcast, and all that. So what they did, they come out with this masterpiece. It's a brilliant idea for businesses who want to market and promote their businesses.
Whoa.
So it's a backpack. You did?
Whoa, what the fuck?
So now, whatever you want to advertise, you know, you got a record coming out, you got your graphics, whatever it is.
It's my new record.
Yeah, they ahead of you, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, they're ahead of you, bro.
With the Digital Billionaires on the bag and shit.
You understand me?
Man, what's up, man? This mine or you just?
No, this is yours.
It's mine?
It's yours. Yeah. You ain't gonna get locked up, take it.
Okay.
Police ain't gonna jump out the closet.
Please. I'm saying I'm gonna go, I'm gonna leave, and then y'all, you ain't gonna be like, hey, cuz, come back.
No, that was just for the cameras.
Yeah, like, you know.
Nah, that's you, Playboy.
All right, thank you, bro.
That's you, bro. Don't thank me, thank them. Thank the Digital Billionaires,
Digital Billionaires, you feel me?
You know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
Peter Parker, Daylene.
All y'all, man. Like,
yeah, man. So that's the new wave, and that's the new wave of advertising, man.
Yeah, I need about 3 more of these, but we can talk, we can do business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's for you, bro. And,
I appreciate it, man. Yo.
You know what I mean?
Yo, this is crazy. This shit just came out 2 days ago.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real backpack.
It come with an app. You can put whatever graphics you want on that bitch.
You know,
it come with an app?
It come with an app.
What? Snap.
Yeah, got the
hey, man, y'all gotta stop playing, man. What's up? Boy, they one night. Hey, man, listen, boy, they gonna hate me in the airport from now on, boy. Boy, look, boy, they gonna hate me in the airport. They gonna be like, "Cuz, like, what you doing?" Hey, man, chill, bro. It's my book bag.
What you advertising this week, Scrap?
Yeah, man. Listen, man, number big money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in there like this. I ain't gonna even have it on my back. I'm gonna come in there like this. What's going on? You good? Yeah,
yeah, since y'all want to take pictures with me. Yeah, let's take a picture.
Like this, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you understand me?
For real. But nah, man, I appreciate this.
No, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming through, Scrap. Like I said, man, it's a real family dynamic with us.
Always.
You know what I mean? Dudes really, a lot of people don't really know, like, who my real friends are in this industry, who I'm really, like, family with.
And they don't know when I got in my car accident, you were coming over there just checking me out. You know
yeah, he laid up with the cast on. I got to get him I had to bring the barber to him and all that. You know what I'm saying? Bam in there cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really, you know. And I do that on purpose, man, because it's so much fake shit, dog. It's so many people, you know, that just want to be around people because they got motion. Yeah. And I'm just grateful for people like you, you know, Bam, and a bunch of others.
Capo's over there with me.
Capo
been with me since I first came to Miami,
Listen, with Capo don't, and we're not talking about Jim Jones, no disrespect, Jimmy. We're talking about another Capo. We're talking about Miami Capo, not Harlem Capo. Just want to make sure that we don't get no confusion, because I don't want Chrissy to say, wait a minute, you was in Miami with Shabazz and Scrappy? You know what I mean? We don't want to wreck no homes. We're not talking about my brother Jimmy from Harlem. We're talking about Miami Capo. Yeah. But yeah, Capo been around. So yeah, Capo was at the crib. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But yeah, man, I like the relationships that I have, because it has nothing to do with nothing other than us wanting to see each other win and advance. And you've been supportive of me. I've been supportive of you. We done had, like I said, real man-to-man, family-to-family conversations about life, about manhood, about, you know, your relationship, your marriage. Like, you know, they don't know, boy, I was a referee for a while. I was a referee with him and Bam. I'm like, hold on, Bam. Hold on. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna talk to him. He with me. He with me right now. I'm gonna call you back. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, and I'm glad, you know, that despite, you know, just like we was listening to something earlier, a piece that I put together, and it's like, even when relationships don't work out and kids is involved, the best thing to do is still remember the kids ain't got nothing to do with it. And you and Bam do excellent at that. So
she's a great mom, bro.
No, absolutely.
Great mom, excellent. Like, I'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, it's like when you know, like I don't know, because ain't nothing over till it's over, but when it's over, that's all you got to look at is them babies.
It's the babies.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let it be please say the babies.
Yeah, take care of them kids, man.
For real,
and you do that.
Yeah, man.
You do that.
I'm going to be with mine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do
all
that.
Along.
You do that,
Even
man.
If,
so,
you know what I'm saying? You did.
Again, bro, I appreciate you tapping in with me. For real. You had your, and I appreciate you changing your flight, because you thought you was leaving tomorrow, but you were supposed to leave today.
Supposed to leave today. I was like, nah, I did tell you, man, I'm gonna pull up.
And you did that.
I did, man.
So I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
No, man, it's
all me this platform to do my thing. Bro.
Always love, dog. You know, you always love with me. Always welcome wherever I am, whatever I'm doing. You know, so with that being said, I'm gonna let you get out of here. And we're going to wrap up, and I see y'all the next go round. You dig.
You feel me?